Hi, my friends. Hi, my friends. How are you? Yes, it's night, like almost midnight again. So so difficult situation. We are together last month. And yes, I'm very concerned about USA. I have many friends there. So let's talk a little about my feelings because it should help me to handle, and I think it's good to you too. Um, yes, you can't consider myself as a classical politician, but you can consider consider me as a typical voter. So yes, I have uh, a special experience in Brazil because it's my country, you know. So I live I lived all elections in Brazil, the time dictatorship time, and then the openness and the first elections, 80s, 90s. So yes, I have a lot of experience as a voter and as a citizen, as Brazilian citizen. And I observe you in USA, and I try to understand better your system. And yes, I can see clearly many problems you are feeling, you are handle these years. In Brazil, we have one federal law that establish the entire systems, the voters, the voting system. So you have, of course, elections for executive and legislative, um, direct elections, and all citizens after 16 years can vote. 16 years old can vote. Um, it is uh, there are permissions to voters in prisons, hospitals, if the person has condition can vote. So there are voting machines, electronic machines, for example, in prisons, and citizens can vote abroad too, um, at embassies and consulates worldwide. So it's a simple system. Everybody can vote. About the prisoners, people say it's a little bit strange if prisoners can vote because prisoners can vote because if they can vote, they can be elected. Yes, and we had this problem because yes, um, we had prisoners were elected. They did campaign and were elected. Yes. We had to the problem we had to the problem in this case because it was I'm sure, deputies, Congress, and they during the day he was at Congress, and at night he returned to jail. Oh, Jesus Christ situation. Well, okay, you can consider it is a little bit extreme. Like, okay, if you are in jail, you can vote, but it's not possible. You conduct the country, okay? There is this type of nonsense, but yes, but it is important to vote, to prisoners vote, because of course they are citizens. Many problems. If you consider they are in not that bad best condition, but in fact there are many injustices in judicial cases in Brazil, and for example, poors go to prison, but rich difficult go to prison. So it's like a type of consideration. Well, they can vote because maybe they are not so criminal than we are, say the politicians. Well, you need to consider this about United States, okay? These persons in prison, in jails, is your judicial system is completely correct about the sentences, okay? So you need to think about, okay? Because we know you have voting suppression. Wow, this name is terrible, and it's terrible what it signifies too. Yes. We don't have this in Brazil because only the voting suppression is only when the person gave up. The person gives up the right to vote for 3 elections. So the person loses the right to vote again, and for this, the person needs to pay taxes and ask for vote again. But it's very easy when you cannot vote. You can go to post, a mail post, and do one certificate, one form, or by internet. You declare your reasons to don't vote. So it's difficult to lose your right. Really, really difficult. Only if you don't want to vote, if you are not interested. But the persons like to vote, and they preserve their rights. It's very easy to vote in Brazil. So in USA you have this phenomenon, the voting suppression. It's really strange because you were the oldest democracy in the world. So you need to change your system, voting system, and this type of right, the judicial right to the suppression, the voters and the votings. it is really important to you combat this. Okay. My suggestion: you can review your rights, voting rights, at federal level and unify the system, because it's not correct. It's so much difference between the states, and it's not correct too when you think about the federal elections. The federal elections, okay? Well, in Brazil, judicial system, you cannot vote. Judicial system, the employees, the civil servants, and the judge and the prosecutors, every agent, a state agent, and civil servants are there because contracts. But it's for judges and prosecutors. These are lifetime contracts. If you start as a judge, you don't lose your right to be a judge or prosecutor for your entire life. Even if you do crimes, it's very difficult to take off, to stop the contract, these judges and prosecutors. So it's the judicial system in Brazil. We have problems, but not about elections. Okay, about elections, the judicial systems don't interfere so much. The problem are in other areas. Well, you have a problem because your judicial system interfere in your elections. So you need to stop this, reorganize the system, and start economy, their same rights entire country. You need to change each in your constitution. Okay, it's about the number of representatives, the number of senators. Yes, you need to consider, especially the stop this phenomenon. Voting suppression. Okay. Yes. I would like to conclude saying it was very sad to me when I saw last election, and I observed Hillary lose the election, but she had the majority of votes. It was very sad to me. She had the majority votes, and the total total votes, and is occurred the same with Al Gore. So you had this problem a long time. And we know what happened after Bush election wars, after Trump elections. No comments. My friends, take it very seriously. Take it, change your vote system. Change you have no choice. Because your country is losing this problem. Voting suppression, and this entire system is just so different systems in each states. Okay, in between the states. So, as a typical voter, I like to be respected. And I consider my work as a nurse the same way, the same duty your work as politician. So we need the same rights to live and to be safer. So in this way, namaste, good night.